So Cooper DeJean, I mean DeJean. He ain't got no problem with that name. I ain't got no problem with it neither. But shout out to him for embracing the Philadelphia Eagles fan base and actually, saying that he loves it here. Not only that, he also said that he gonna be playing most likely in the nickel slot. So Avante Maddox, I know you came back, but you might gotta move over, especially with injuries and all that kind of things. I love it. I love it. And I do think that he will be playing on the outside. We also got to talk about Jeremiah Trotter is compared to who? Let's talk about it, y'all. Yo, that.
I know it's Cooper DeJean, like the pants. That's what I think. Cooper DeJean, Cooper DeJean. But I mean, you've done all this work and having to say what your name really is and pronounce it right, all to go to Philadelphia, where you're only going to be known as Cooper DeJean. What is that like?
I love it.
You
Love
do?
it.
You're okay with it?
Yeah. The fans are. I love the fans in Philly already. I mean, I've uh, I've watched from afar. Growing up, just watching football, but now being a part of it. Being in Philly, it's really cool to see the fan support. How crazy it is.
Yo, that man. You know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General here report for duty. Listen, if you haven't done it, make sure you hit that sub button that's right down there. Hold up, there you go. There you go. Yes, and also it is a bell next to it to let you know when I put up all this flavor notification gang. Yo, that gang. Yo, that what's going on. Please hit the like button for your boy. However the algorithm works, more people get to see me, more people get to see the merch. And yes, the merch is on fire. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Print Chance for sponsoring this video. This video is also sponsored to you from Shafirs Journey. If y'all know what's going on, my son, he was, playing basketball, and then he got caught in a tragic situation to where those kids were shooting, and he got shot in the spine, basically. Now he's paralyzed, and we're trying to bring more awareness to, kids that is in the same situation to, put more, just a more bright light on, them getting supplies, getting the things that they need, and just people actually caring. So make sure y'all hit both links in the, I will put them in the description. Make sure y'all hit both links. I appreciate it. All right, Fresh Factor Day. Fresh Factor Day is, you might not think that you're put on this earth for something. You might think that you're put on this earth to do something that is not what you're put on this earth to do. Not saying that you can't pursue your dreams, but sometimes your dreams ain't what you're meant to do. So sometimes you just gotta find what you are meant to do. Me, I'm meant to talk to y'all. Me, I thought I was meant to play football. Injuries, it stopped my career. So I'm not meant to do that. I'm meant to talk to y'all. I'm meant to be the business owner that I am. I'm meant to be the wife, the husband that I am. And I'm meant to be fully fresh. So that's what I'm meant to do. You got to find out what you're meant to do. All right. Cooper DeJean, Cooper DeJean, you already know, man. He is a bright spot for the Philadelphia Eagles. Him and Quinyon Mitchell. I'm not gonna lie, but Cooper DeJean to me is more versatile, and I do think that I'm not going to compare the two. I'm not saying you're going to get more out of either one, but what I am going to say is, right now, you can start him all over the field. And yes, he did come on and he said that he was starting at nickel corner, so it looked like Avante Maddox. You might have to take a step back. But I ain't gonna lie. I think that for the foreseeable future, not for the foreseeable future, but in the future, we're going to be seeing a tandem of Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean for about 10 years. And I think that it's going to be dynamic. We go back to the Lido Shepherds and the Brian Dawkins and like, I think this is going to get back to where we want it. The no-fly zone and the gang green and all that kind of stuff. I think it's going to get back to that. Not saying it's going to happen in a year, but I wouldn't be surprised if it do. I wouldn't be surprised if you see these guys shine. Then we also got to talk about, this a quick video, just talk to y'all real fast. Then we also got to talk about the situation of Jeremiah Trotter Jr. And, you know, I gotta love what Howie said, not just saying anything. He didn't compare Jeremiah Trotter to Jr. to Jeremiah Trotter Sr. because to me, there is no comparison. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that I think that there are two different type of linebackers. Jeremiah Trotter was a run downhill type of guy. He was a scrappy linebacker. I think Jeremiah Trotter Jr., he got more cover skills. And for Howie Roseman to compare him to a guy in TJ Edwards, I can see it. But here's my thing with that. TJ Edwards shined in his last season, but we didn't know if he had that in his back pocket the whole time. And then the year that he did shine in 2022, when we went to the Super Bowl, after that, they didn't want to pay him. Now, everything happened for a reason. Because if you don't do that, maybe you're not looking at Jeremiah Trotter Jr., whatever the case may be. But we seen a linebacker position take a crazy dip after he left. Nakobe Dean can't stay healthy. You tried to bring in so many veterans. That didn't work. And I do like the fact that you did, even before the draft, you did sign Devin White. I do think Devin White is kind of being underrated in this Philadelphia Eagles fan base, is what I'm going to say. Devin White is a champion. Devin White won a Lombardi. Devin White beat us in the playoffs to get to the championship. And I think that he just had a down year. We can go on and on about players that had down years. Even our quarterback had a down year. I think it's mostly because of coaching, but he still had a down year. So players to me, are allowed to have a down year, especially when a team is not that good, whatever the case may be. But he still was second in his team in tackles. So it wasn't like it was a crazy down year, but it wasn't an all-pro that we know Devin White to be. I think in this system with Vic Fangio, who we really got to talk about and really analyze the reason why Hassan Reddick is gone and why you get the third round pick in Jelix Hunt, is because of the coverage. And I'm going to make a whole video about, and shout out to Gate City, my guy Gate City, for actually breaking down this. But I ain't going to lie. I think that's the reason why Hassan Reddick is gone, because he wants people to be able to, and we got pissed at a guy and Brian Johnson and Bat Patricia for putting these guys in coverage. But maybe this is what a Vic Fangio scheme wants. And a guy like Hunt, he can do these things. But back to the linebacker position, I do think that it's going to be a fight. It's definitely going to be a fight in the secondary, but I love it. I love it. I'd rather have something and not need it than rather need something and not have it. And it looked like we got the pieces, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. You already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.